Let me know if my jokes bother you. When I first met my husband, he was a sweet literal guy. Like, the kind of guy who'd hear someone say, "Oh, it's just a small world," and be like, "Oh, really? How small are we talking?" Like New York small, or our entire solar system can fit in this small. It was endearing for a while. But then, there was a matter of my dad's side of the family. Imagine a group of people who think sarcasm is a second language and light teasing is a sport. Those were the people I had to ease my husband into. So every Thanksgiving, I'd find myself saying things like, "Honey, if someone offers you a second helping, it's not an invitation to discuss your childhood trauma. Just smile and say, 'Sure, I'd love some more stuffing.'" Fast forward a few years. My husband, though still as sweet as a cinnamon roll, now has an arsenal of one-liners that could cut through a brick wall. We were watching our newborn daughter sleep one evening when my husband, always the observant one, casually commented, "Husband, she keeps wanting the pacifier in her mouth and then spits it out once she's asleep." "Oh, my mom said I used to do that. She called me a little minnow." Husband, typical. Your family tree would be closer to a fish than the rest of us. There was a brief pause. A pause so long, it felt like someone had just dropped a rock in the middle of a peaceful lake. Then I burst out laughing. Like, hysterically laughing. It caught me off guard. It was mean. It was brutal. And yet it was hilarious. Me. You know, if you said that to anyone else, especially a postpartum woman, they would burst into tears right now. That was very, very mean. Husband. With a rueful smile, "Then why are you laughing?" Me. Still wheezing because it was also really funny. And there it was. The quiet ones really do have the best wit. He'd spent years observing my family, learning the rules of their savage little comedy game, and had finally cracked the code. Turns out, my husband wasn't just sweet. He was a master of deadpan low-key, "Don't mess with me" humor. But hey, that's what happens when you've been around people who treat burns like their spa treatments. You either learn to dodge them, or you get a towel and join the fun. So, while my family tree might be mostly fish, my husband's branches, they've got some sharp claws now and I love it.